Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode with the Gemini Journalist. Today we'll be doing a reading of Chapter 7, The Rookie Helena Carson Finds True Love. Before we dive in, let me just share with you a little of my adventure. If you look straight out there, we're overlooking the Ryan Nova era in St. Mary, the Battleside region. Just want to share a little bit of my view. Very, very beautiful from here. If you look, you can also see the ocean pushing out on the outer skirts there. Alright, so let's just dive right in without delays. The Rookie, Helena Carson Finds True Love, Chapter 7. Adam Jacobs joins the team. The next case Helena had was to work with newly recruited Adam Jacobs, an ex-boyfriend of hers. She was taken by surprise when he entered the door, walked right by her, and joined Chief Warren, who greeted him in the distance and gesticulated for him to join him in his office. Before closing the door, Chief invited Helena to join him. Closing the door, he said, as he took a seat, "You turned my offer down, and as such, I give you an opportunity to look into yourself and prove yourself wrong. This is Adam Jacobs, your new partner, and you're responsible for training him. I know you are capable, so please do not let me down. This is the next big step for you, and like I've said, your chance to prove Miss Helena Carson wrong." Well, if it ain't the world's greatest supermodel. Adam smacked Helena's buttocks, passing her to enter the passenger side of the vehicle. "Don't you dare touch me like that ever again," giving him a hard stare. "What once belonged to me is still mine. After all, you ran away from all this, not me. I never gave up on us, Mamma Mia." He ran his hands over his core. Helena slammed the door and pulled out the driveway with a speed that flung him forward when she smashed the brakes. "I said, with me again, and you will not like it." With that, Adam was silent the rest of the journey, until they arrived on location. Newly built Jack Sparrow Aquarium, the place of investigation for Adam's first case, was their first stop. "Good afternoon. I am Officer Carson, and this is Officer Jacobs. We are here to meet with your management." Helena returned her badge to her waist as Melinda, a waitress, welcomed them inside. "Please, right this way." They were escorted to an office with a door that creaked each time it was opened or closed. The office was an imitation of a wrecked ship, and the desk region was set up like the captain's cabin. "Very creative," expressed Helena upon entering the office. "So I am Officer Carson, and I am accompanied today by Officer Jacobs." Shooting Adam a mean stare, she continued, "We are here about Jefferson's case." "Ah, yes, Ariana Jefferson, a 5 feet 4 inches tall waitress just fresh out of college and came to us seeking a part-time job. You know how it is out there, so we take them in to help them grow and better themselves. She came in one day with dark markings across her face and arms. Out of concern, I met with her. She insisted on telling me nothing happened and that it was just young college students having so much fun. She returned to work a few more times after that, with the same markings. I stood my ground and insisted that she share with me what her situation was. She confessed at that point that she was having problems with her boyfriend. I offered her space at my place, and typical young woman, she seemed rather skeptical at first. It was when I shared I have a daughter and a wife who would take care of her that she felt more comfortable and took me up on my offer." He rose from his seat, walked towards the window pane, and said, "I remember it like it was yesterday. Through her eyes I saw a frightened child crying out for help with fear. I'm sorry to cut in, but I did not get your name." Toby Sparrow." "Well, Mr. Sparrow, we have several questions for you regarding Miss Jefferson." "Sure, go ahead." In addition to what was said, full name and contact details for persons fully familiarized with Miss Jefferson would be very helpful in our investigation. However, first things first. Did this boyfriend of hers ever visit here while she was on her call of duty? No, actually. He managed to find my house one day after he trailed Miss Jefferson home. Were reports made to the nearest police station? I have a couple of friends back south who were assisting me with getting him off Miss Jefferson's backside. But he was determined to stop by, yelled on the top of his lungs, threw pebbles at the window, and carried on like a wild animal. So what did you do? I managed to take a restraining order out on him. The poor child was frightened every time he came around. After sitting there a while watching Helena interrogate Sparrow, Adam managed to take over the floor. Mr. Sparrow, when was the last time you saw Miss Jefferson? She was left home alone the day of her disappearance a couple of weeks ago. Her stuff were gone, no note was left, no phone call. In fact, all I got was a dial tone whenever I tried the cellular phone. Have you spoken to your daughter? I'm sorry, remind me of her name? Esmeralda. Sure. Have you asked her any questions? Maybe Miss Jefferson shared secrets of an escape plan. No. Miss Jefferson was mostly an introvert. She shut herself practically all the way down and refrained from saying much. Thank you, Mrs. Sparrow. Carson? The floor was Helena's once again. Mrs. Sparrow, I believe we will close here for now, but if you could round up all those contacts for us, we'd be grateful. Helena handed Mr. Sparrow her business card, then she and Adam showed themselves out. We need to get a hold of this boyfriend of hers and take him down to the station for questioning. I'm sure there's quite a lot we can get out of him. Sitting around the steering wheel, her mind drifted as she browsed the premises carefully, waiting for Adam to join her in the vehicle. Driving out the parking lot, she added, "This is the last place residents saw her, the only place she worked, and with all that, we need to get Chief to sort out a search warrant for us so we may do a thorough search of this place, especially that Sparrow's office. Something doesn't seem too right about the way he was too eager to share Jefferson's story before we even asked him any questions. It's as if he was already prepared and was waiting for us to show. Come on, Helena, give the old guy a break. I mean, look at the dude. What could he have possibly done to this young woman? He told you he took her in as a daughter. Yeah, sure. So he would have her closer to watch her in more intimate ways than he could in the workplace? Listen, Jacobs, allow me to do my job and back the hell out of my way if you're not going to be making much sense. Sir, may we please have a word with you? Chief Warren gestured to Helena and Adam to come in while he ended his phone call. What may I do for you both today? At each other's necks already? That too and a whole lot of things. We are returning from Jack Sparrow's aquarium. Helena cut into Adam's response. And we met with Toby Sparrow, manager and CEO of the business. He had quite a well put together story, if I may say so. So we're here seeking your permission to enter the premises for a second visit, this time with a warrant. So you find the guy suspicious? Sir, I am not passing judgment just yet, but he was too eager to share his story with us. He was well prepared, as if he was there waiting for us to arrive. I understand. I'll let you do your job, and I'll be of assistance where necessary. I'll have Tina, my assistant, sort the warrant out for you. By the end of the day, you may swing by her office. Just as Helena and Adam rose from their seats to exit Warren's office, he ordered Helena to remain behind. You are like a daughter to me, and you know this. What's going on with you? Sir, I do not understand. Carson, sit down. He waited for her to take a seat before he continued. I sense tension between you and Jacobs. Sir, everything's all right. Just have a lot to complete in such little time, plus training the guy. Waving his hand to cut her off, he added, "You can manage this. I know you can. This is why you are in this situation. Prove me wrong, or I'll prove you wrong. Whichever it works out to be, I know I'm going to be the one to say I told you so. Now go hit them files and make a good old boss proud." Rising from her seat, Helena sighed and exited his office. After a long day at work, new partner, new cases, all Helena wanted to do was scream. She undressed, plugged the tub, and allowed it to fill with warm water while she stood in front of the mirror gazing at herself. "Why me?" she questioned herself with an inner voice. "Is this a test? Is this even real?" Turning to set bubbles in the bath, she heard keys clattering at the door. She had given Augustus his own set of keys. She wrapped a towel around her and went down to greet him. "This is an unexpected surprise," she said while she wrapped her arms around him. "Everything all right?" "I guess so. Was just about to unwind in a bath of bubbles." "That sounds sexy. You care for a back rub and a glass of champagne to top that?" "If you're gonna join me, just do so," she snapped. Then in a sexual tone she continued, "Don't tell me what you have in storage. Allow me to unwrap my treat as it comes to me." Breaking the mood, Augustus responded, "I hear that. Well, you go hit that bath, and I'll just entertain myself till you get back." Sitting in the couch, he scanned through several channels, grabbed the champagne from the kitchen, then joined her in the bathroom. He sat there admiring her while she lay in the tub filled with warm water and bubbles which covered her from the neck right down to her toes. Her eyes were closed and she did not hear him enter the bathroom. Opening her eyes, she saw Augustus sitting there, lost in a gaze. Surprised, she asked, "You okay?" "Why wouldn't I be?" he responded, snapping out of it. "I have the most beautiful woman any man could possibly have." Raising herself from the tub, allowing her breasts to be visible, she smiled and said, "So you're gonna pour me a glass of that, or are you just gonna sit there captivated by all this?" With a cherry in the bottom of her glass, he handed it to her and said, "That's my heart right there." All right, guys, so there you have it. That was Chapter 7, The Rookie, Helena Carson Finds True Love. Now, if you have not yet purchased your copy, remember they're available on Amazon.com for only $5.99 for your paperback cover. Now, if you want an ebook, the ebook is available for $1.99. Remember, The Rookie, The Royal Wedding is now out. Get your ebook copy for only $2.99, and the paperback is available for $8.99. You don't want to miss out on all the fun that's happening. The links will be down below in the description. Don't miss out. Remember, hit like, hit share, tell all your friends about the joy that you are having here with the Gemini Journalist. Once again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your support you've been giving me. I'll see you soon. Take care. Walk good. Tell a friend. I'll see you then. Peace out.